after this whole cars dealership thing, you did some modeling. What happened after that?
Well, we actually had a party at my house in Coconut Grove.
Okay.
And we invited all the models
Okay.
and it's hugely successful party. But like my house was trashed. The rugs, the walls, the dog next door was pregnant. I mean, it was just crazy. Cleaned up for like 2 months, and everybody's like, "Well, when are you gonna have another party? When do you have another party?" And we're like, "I can't. I'm not gonna repaint my house again." So my friend Gary James started Avenue A,
Okay.
which is like you would have to know a password, and you'd have to know where the location was. And every Friday we moved it to a different location, and so that it became like an underground party, and it became hugely successful. And then we went from that. We started promoting Disco Inferno at the Cameo Theater, and the Cameo was still a theater floor. So everybody, and we get up to 3,500 people every Sunday night at the Cameo Theater. I mean, there's a line. Talk about line around
Yeah, I
the
mean,
block.
you're across
Yeah,
Shadow.
yeah, across from
The
Shadow.
crowbar.
Yeah,
Crowbar.
that was
Yeah.
Crowbar after,
Yeah.
but when it was still a theater, it still had the slanted floors. So beginning of the night, everybody would be up on top of the floor. By the end of the night, gravity would take over. Everybody shoved out into the corners.
When it became crowbar, they make the floor even.
Yeah, they evened
They
everything
did.
out. Yeah, they evened everything out, and they put the second level there. That was Kenny and Cal, good friends of mine.
Oh wow. Okay, so it would go up like this
Yeah,
when you
still
walked in.
because it used to be a theater, so it had this stuff, the flooring like you'd sit to watch a theater.
Well, it's nice. The
Yeah,
stage
yeah,
over here, there's a balcony
yeah,
over here.
yeah. We didn't have. It was just they weren't even open except for Sunday night for us.
That's it.
So yeah, the space was available. We took the space and started doing it. And then we went to New York City and did Disco Inferno there, and Mickey Rourke was a friend of Gary's. So we talked about Gary had the spot space, but it was a restaurant with Lee Schrager, who does the Food and Wine Festival now. But it was like a restaurant that didn't succeed. So I said, well, we brainstorm together. Let's do a rock and roll bar because everything back then was German photographers, Italian this. It was very European in South Beach, because all the photography industry. So I said, let's open a rock and roll bar. Harley Davidsons. We had Marilyn Monroe on the wall and Jimi Hendrix, and just thought of that concept. And Mickey's like, yeah, I'd love to be involved in it. So I came back to Miami, took care of Disco Inferno, still across the street, started building the spot. No money ever came in. So I got doors from my friend Jimmy. I got tile from another guy. We were painting the place, and we opened it. And I remember having two CD players in the corner of the bar. I was just playing no mixer. So I had to get the other CD in quickly when I switched from song to song. And then one of my friends, Bobby Stark, who was our partner at Disco Inferno, said, well, let's try, as opposed to just rock and roll, let's mix it up. And so we played a little hip hop back then, rock and roll. And then we actually brought in George Acosta, who was a pretty famous DJ.
Let's stop right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to him.
Okay.
So wow, this is so much.
Yeah.
How old were you when the party happened in your house? You made a mess out of it, like and boom. Maybe you should do a party outside.
Yeah, better idea.
24,
I
23,
was actually a little old, like 27.
27 years old, still young,
Yeah.
right? And you started one Miami Cameo
Yeah.
on Sundays,
Yeah.
and then you went to New York
Correct.
and you did the Disco Inferno.
Yeah.
What club was that exactly?
The Roxy. The
Still,
Roxy was an old skating rink.
yes.
So the dance floor was like a roller skating rink.
Sure,
It
sure.
was massive.
Okay.
But we had all the celebrities over there. Everybody, the whole secret is we worked the door. So they call it the bridge and tunnel crowd.
Yes, yes, yes.
No offense,
I'm from
because I
Brooklyn,
know
New York. I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
my father's from the Bronx.
Sure,
So
yeah,
I
no,
understand. So it's okay.
Please.
But either way, it kept it, at a high level.
Sure.
And they had to shut down the street in New York City one night. There's so many people waiting to get in. There's a picture of Nicolas Cage, about 10 people back, and we couldn't get him through the crowd to get him inside.
Oh my
And
God.
Donald Trump came by, David Lee Roth, all the ball players. We did a U.S. Open tennis party there with all the tennis players. So it was a very high end and, very, very lucrative.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage was there.
90s.
This is, 91.
Okay, so
91, I
he's
think.
not. Well, he's on the rise at that time.
Yeah, yeah. And Mickey Rourke was huge back then,
That's the
too.
name was come to you right now. Mickey Rourke. I mean, I hope my audience knows who Mickey Rourke is. He's a legend. He was handsome.
He was from Miami Beach, too.
So Miami Beach is down the road, right?
Well, now he's in LA, I think.
He's in LA now. Miami Beach. Funny story. When he did The Wrestler, he was getting a taxi ride from my friend in New York. My friend stopped the car. He goes, "Call KB." My friend KB is a Hollywood guy. Gave the phone to him. Gave him the phone. I'm like, Mickey, I'm a big fan. Congratulations for the wrestler, his comeback movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, good luck with the Iron Man 2 coming out. Very nice conversation. He goes, yep, I'm gonna send you a picture. Awesome guy. But this is Mickey Rourke, 80s and 90s, man. Early 90s. He was the man.
Yeah, he was a man for sure.
Good looking.
Nice guy too. Great person.
I heard very humble.
Yeah, yeah.
Boxing.
Yep.
Boxing guy, right?
Not the best boxer.
Not the best box. So you hung out with Mickey?
Oh yeah, he was at the club all the time. He was again. He was supposed to be a partner. Then he kind of wasn't a partner. And then but his name just being associated with it beyond helped. I mean, international people come from Germany and try and get in, and it's like he brought that international audience for sure. Yeah, we knew the locals. He brought all the other tourists and all the other.
A lot of women around that guy. Good looking guy.
Yeah, well, yeah. Definitely attracted women.
Any other Nick Cage, Mark, Mickey Rourke, anyone other celebrities come to your mind?
Oh yeah, well I hung out with Charlie Sheen for a few days. Yeah, he hung out with me like 3 days, and then Johnny Depp would always come in. And of course, all the supermodels were always there, from Cindy Crawford to Nikki Taylor.
Naomi Campbell.
Yeah, Naomi Campbell.
Taylor from here, South Florida, right?
Yeah, yes, yeah. She's from Fort Lauderdale area, I think. Her father's a state trooper.
Yes.
Yeah. But we had all the Cameo was doing all the concerts across the street. We had like Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam, Michael Stipe from REM, Garth Brooks, Grace Jones, Prince.
This is in
Billy
Florida?
Idol.
Or this is over here in Miami.
It was in Miami at the
Okay.
Cameo, but they had all come to the spot because I was right across the street. So we had tons of celebrities. It's just too many to name, really.